Morning everybody, how you doing today? So I got some stuff to do and I thought I would take it with me. It's a beautiful Monday morning in Lake Preston, South Dakota, and so yeah, I thought I'd take you along for the ride. Kind of in a hurry, so we're just gonna get going right away. All right, so real quick, we're just gonna deliver some flowers in Oldham, and then I've got to work on my Dodge, change out a radiator. Really, that's about it. Maybe do some drone stuff. So, all right, well, I'm just gonna take you along for the ride. This isn't like a how-to or anything, just hey, how's it going? This is me on Monday. All right, I got the flowers all loaded up in the truck here. Got a delivery at a church in Oldham this morning, a funeral, I guess. So yeah, I'm heading that way anyway. I have got my Dodge at a farmhouse, my buddy Alex's place. I changed out the radiator like I mentioned earlier, you know, so it worked out pretty good. You know, I got a delivery there for flowers for Flegel's Flowers. My wife owns that place there. I'll have to show you that sometime. Didn't really have time this morning. I was kind of running late, you know. But oh, look at this. We got some people out there doing some ice fishing. It's probably, I don't know if we see that. I'll show you a little when we get a little closer. But yeah, so it's probably in the 20s right now. It's actually going to be pretty warm today, probably in the lower 40s or something. So hey, we're getting above freezing today. That's great. But yeah. Oh yeah, you can see all the people out there. There's people driving their trucks out there, and there's a whole city of people out there. You know, well, you can see that. But good day for ice fishing. Like 3 snow bears out there. So anyway, yeah, that's what I got going on here. So Oldham is about 10 miles south of Lake Preston. Yeah, so it's not too far of a drive, you know, probably about 10-15 minute drive. So, all right, well, I guess when we get to the church, I'll see you there. All right, we are at the church. I'm just gonna drop off these flowers here, and then we're gonna skedaddle and go do some auto mechanic stuff. So, probably just take me a few minutes. All right, so we made it to the shop. This is the shop. Got my Dodge in here last week, so it's been sitting here. We put this lift together last summer, so it's really nice, you know, in this old barn shop thing or whatever, you know. Put a lift in here, assembled it ourselves and everything. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get the heat going here and get some lights turned on, and we'll get to town. I know the heat's a little loud, but I hope you can hear me okay. So I have this printed out to keep me on track when I go to do my radiator. So what I did is I went to YouTube and the A1 Auto, and I saw how they did a radiator in a Ford F-150. Now you see my breath, it's cold in here. And anyway, so then I got the transcript of that video, and then I put that in AI, and I had them fix all the punctuations and all that, capitalizations and whatnot. And then I had AI make I said, hey, you know, I want to be doing this, and I want to print this out, and I need something to follow to keep me, you know, just kind of organized, you know, so I'm just not, you know, willy-nilly all over the place. So that's what this is for. And like I said, this isn't going to be a tutorial or anything, you know, but you know, it's kind of, I put my old man glasses on here so I can actually read it. So it's radio replacement, you know, for 2000, well, it says 2008, but you know, this is the 2003 we're working on. It's gonna be real similar. So, yeah. So I guess first thing we'll do is place the drain pan under the radiator, and we're gonna open the valve to the bottom of the radiator and let the coolant drain completely. Open the hood and locate the radiator cap. Press down on the radiator cap and turn it counterclockwise until it clicks to remove it. So yeah, real simple stuff. So yeah, we'll empty it out, get her switched out, and that's what we're doing today. Well, it looks like it's draining pretty slow, so I'm probably gonna find something to poke up in there, see if I can get that to speed up a little bit. Maybe there's something jammed in there. But this radiator here, it was just putting out radiator fluid coming out right here. But all the radiator fluid that's in here right now is fairly new. I didn't know what the problem was at first. I wasn't sure if it was a water pump or something, but apparently there's a few holes in my radiator here. And so I've been putting fresh coolant in there, so I want to save all this coolant and reuse it when I'm done. So I'm gonna have this fairly clean pan. I'm just gonna dump it all in. So there's at least 2 or 3 gallons in there at least. And look how slow that's gonna coming out really slow. I'll find something to poke up in there, see if I can get that to come out a little faster. All right, I gotta go up to visit Lex for a minute and grab some tools. I gotta take the fan off next, the radiator fan. And I needed a pipe wrench, and he didn't have them here at the shop. He had them up at the house, but got one now. So yeah, that's gonna be the next step. I'll just kind of show you where that's at here. So yes, that guy right there, I just gotta get on there and shock it with a hammer or something and get that loosened up, and we can get that off, and the shroud, and eventually this radiator, of course. All right, I finally got this fan off. This fan right here. Oh my gosh, what a pain in the butt that was. It is, I got here about a quarter to 9. It is now 20 after 11, and I just got this fan off right there. What you're supposed to do is your tension right here will tension the belt, so you can just shock it off of there. But it was just spinning the pulley, and the belt wasn't moving, but the pulley was still moving. So that wasn't going to be working. But what we wound up doing, I took the belts off, and I got this thing. It's like an oil thing, Anyway, I put that on the pulley, and yeah, and I was able to get it off. So pain in the butt, but I feel like I can move on now. I've been working at this one fan thing for too long already. So moving on now. What is it? What's the next step here? What does it say? I got busted knuckles. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding on my paper here, but that's all right. I feel like we got forward momentum. Disconnect components. Remove the feed tube from the bottom of the washer pump. Catch any fluid with the drain bucket. All right, remove feed tube. All right, I guess I'm gonna head at that, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, I got that hose off of there. I got this truck jacked up a little bit, and so the hose goes out right there out of the water pump, and she's spilling out real nice on my pan here. So time to go on the next step. See it better here? All dark up there. Yeah. Neat little jack, huh? About $5 grand, you can have one too. And I'll bring it down. This is like a safety thing right here. Okay, and then we're just gonna push this button right here, and bring the whole thing down. Okay, I finally got that radiator out of there. Here is the old radiator. Here is the new one. And yeah, here she is all ripped out. So yeah, the hardest thing was getting that nut loose right here, but yeah. So yeah, nice to put it back together with the new radiator on. So I think I'm going to actually do my belt first while I'm right here, because it's nice and opened up. Yeah, I think I'll be able to get my belt on there right now, so I don't have to squeeze in there later on and do it. Probably be a little easier. But yeah, it made a little bit of a mess, but I caught most of it in the thing down yonder. So pretty fun. All right, just giving you a quick little update of where I'm at. So yeah, here it's almost a quarter after 12, so been there for a little while, but just mostly what took me the longest was that freaking, that nut right there, getting that off, getting that fan off was the hardest part. The rest of it's pretty easy, you know, especially with a lift, you'll be able to lift it up and get some of the stuff off there, but all right, hopefully we can get the new one in here with no problem and wrap this up. All right, see ya. All right, I got her started, I got the lights off and the tools put away. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it out of here right away. We're not leaking anywhere, so I think we got her. We're just gonna, it's about 1:30. Lex said he's made some tacos for us, so let's go eat some tacos and drive it off into the sunset. So on my way out here, there was a couple of ice fishers out on the lake, and here we're driving back. It's about 2:20 right now, and there is even more. I don't know if I'm gonna point the camera over there. I don't know if you'll see them. But there's a bunch of guys out there today. Don't these guys have jobs? What are they? Why are they out here? Shouldn't they be working and doing something? Out here fishing. How dare they?